Have you ever wondered why your child can be laughing one moment and screaming the next? Maybe it happened because you turned off the TV, said it was bedtime, or gave them the wrong colored cup. To adults, these reactions can seem confusing and sometimes even frustrating. But what if your child's brain is reacting exactly the way it's meant to at this stage of development? Today, we're going to explore the science behind tantrums and discover how understanding your child's growing brain can completely change the way you respond. First, let's answer an important question. What is a tantrum? Many people believe tantrums are simply bad behavior or a child trying to get their own way. While children do test boundaries sometimes, most tantrums happen because their emotions become stronger than their ability to manage them. Imagine holding a small cup under a powerful waterfall. At first, the cup slowly fills with water, but as more and more water pours in, the cup eventually overflows. A child's emotions work in a very similar way. Throughout the day, little frustrations begin to build. Maybe they're hungry, maybe they're tired, maybe they can't finish a puzzle or communicate exactly what they want. Each small frustration adds another drop to the cup. Eventually, the emotions become too much and they overflow through crying, yelling, kicking, or refusing to cooperate. The tantrum isn't always about what just happened. It's often the result of many emotions building up over time. Now, let's take a closer look at what's happening inside a child's brain. A child's brain is still developing. The parts responsible for strong emotions become active early in life. These help children react quickly to excitement, fear, disappointment, or frustration. The parts responsible for planning, self-control, problem-solving, and thoughtful decision-making take much longer to mature. That means during a tantrum, emotions often move much faster than reasoning. This is why telling a child to calm down or stop crying doesn't usually work in the middle of an emotional outburst. It's not because they're refusing to listen, it's because they're overwhelmed. Think about a time when you were extremely stressed or upset. Did you always make the best decisions in that moment? Probably not. Children experience those overwhelming moments too, but they have far less experience managing them. The good news is that emotional regulation is a skill that grows with practice. Now let's look at 3 of the biggest tantrum triggers. The first is hunger. When children are hungry, their bodies and brains have less energy to stay patient. Even small disappointments can suddenly feel much bigger than they really are. The second is tiredness. After a busy day, children have a harder time controlling their emotions. That's one reason bedtime can become one of the most challenging parts of the day. The third trigger is frustration. Children naturally want to become more independent. They want to zip their own jacket, build taller towers, pour their own drinks, and solve problems by themselves. When things don't go the way they expect, frustration grows quickly. Sometimes the tantrum isn't really about the toy or the shoes. It's about feeling stuck. So what can parents do? The first step is to stay calm yourself. Children learn emotional control by watching the adults around them. If you respond by shouting, your child may become even more overwhelmed. Instead, speak gently, move closer if it's safe, let them know you understand they're having a difficult moment. Simple words like, "I can see you're upset," or "I'm here with you," can help children feel safe enough to begin calming down. Once they're calmer, that's the right time to talk about what happened. Ask questions like, "What made you feel upset?" or "What could we do differently next time?" These conversations help children slowly build emotional awareness and problem-solving skills. Remember, learning to manage emotions doesn't happen in a single day. It happens through hundreds of small moments where caring adults provide patience, guidance, and understanding.
Every tantrum becomes an opportunity to teach, encourage, and build trust. So the next time your child has a meltdown, instead of asking, "How do I stop this?" try asking, "What does my child need to learn from this moment?" That simple change of perspective can make a world of difference. Children aren't born knowing how to manage big emotions. They're learning, just like they're learning to walk, read, and speak. With your patience, support, and love, they will continue growing into confident, thoughtful, and emotionally strong individuals. Thank you for watching Bright Childs. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and join us for more simple, science-based parenting tips. And before you go, here's a question for you. Have you ever noticed that some children can easily talk about their feelings, while others struggle to explain what's happening inside? Why is that? In our next episode, we'll discover simple ways to help children understand, name, and express their emotions with confidence. We'll see you in the next video.